Hello, listeners from the internet.
Hi! And welcome to our podcast, Use Mine.
Today, we have some guests that will join our podcast to talk about our main topic of the day.
Please welcome Shawn and Epin.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Epin and Sean. First of all, I'm so thankful for both of you to join our podcast for today.
The pleasure is all mine, and we are delighted to have you guys for inviting us to our podcast. Big fan on us.
Yes, I'm very thankful to you, especially for the free food. It's delicious.
Thank you, Shawn, for your review.
Now we are going to talk about our main topic about an Instagram post that was posted while Independence Day raised an issue about how we are threatening our nationalism by speaking English or other than our mother language. But before that, I want to ask all of the people that are gathered here today, what language do you all speak more often? Indonesian or English?
I speak more Indonesia than English, especially when I'm with my family.
I speak more Indonesia too, because I feel more confident speaking Indonesia. And it's also the first language I learned since I was a child.
Personally, I speak more Indonesian than English, but I enjoy speaking English. Even talking a full conversation with someone in English.
I usually speak English more because I have learned English in my household, but I speak Indonesian in my daily life, so it's a 50-50 condition, I guess.
Well, how do you feel if all of Indonesia's society speaks more English rather than Indonesia?
I'm okay with that if it doesn't bother anyone. But it will be hard for some people who doesn't understand English as well as other people.
Yeah, there will be many pros and cons about this issue.
Well, there has been many doubts that the effects of speaking English and Indonesia together will decrease the spirit of nationalism.
Hmm, I don't disagree with that statement, but it doesn't feel right for my either.
Me too. Well, at least we learn English so we can speak to foreign. English is also an international language and it's common for people to use it either for entertainment or educational purposes.
I agree with you, Epin, but it is becoming a great debate for people regarding this issue. But from the bright side, people should be aware that by learning English, it is very useful, especially when we are working or just studying. There are many citizens in Indonesia that is so strict when speaking any other language that it's sometimes frustrating for an English speaker.
But as far as I know, many countries have dealt with speaking more language than just their mother tongue, so it's normal for them. But why can't it be normal in Indonesia?
Well, Indonesian history has all the reasons why the citizens have a firm nationalism.
No wonder people are so strict when using any language in Indonesia other than their own.
But in my opinion, there are many positive impacts when using English in Indonesia. And people should realize that speaking English or any language doesn't mean we suddenly forget about Indonesia that easily. So that many citizens are able to speak without worrying that anyone can give them criticism.
And also, I read about an article written by Indonesian Investment, which they took the data from EF, that Indonesia ranked 32nd from a total of 112 countries.
Well, that's just new for me.
Most Indonesian people are such ignorance, and that affects our English speaker rank decrease from the rank 32 and now goes down to 80.
That's a far number to fall from.
So, in conclusion, speaking two languages won't decrease nationalism, but it would increase our people's educational value and make Indonesian look wiser in the eyes of the world, creating more potential on expanding Indonesian impact in the world, and our people versatility on communication and minimize our language barrier problem.
Yes, I agree with you, Sean.
I agree too. There are many positive impacts, so we should not underestimate others for speaking English.
I think people should reconsider that offending people for their skills of speaking another language is a ruthless way. The least we can do is give them respect and don't mind them. So remember to be nice because it's the bare minimum and everyone should do it.
And I hope our listeners can be more confident for speaking English because there is nothing wrong for being bilingual or multilingual.
Your concern for Indonesia with a purpose of prioritizing and making Indonesia a developed country is already enough. By the end of the day, we'll still always be a citizen of our lovely country, Indonesia.
Thank you to all of our listeners for hearing our podcast. And a big thank you to Epin and Shawn for being our guests of honor today.
Thank you too for having us. We enjoyed today's topic.
Don't forget the food, you guys have wait for it.
Oh, we definitely cannot forget about that.
Okay, see you all, friends and listeners. Always stay safe, and I hope you all have a good day.
Bye!